Hello everyone, welcome. So let me get this set up and we will get started. How's everyone doing today? Welcome. Just give me a minute and we'll be ready to go. Just give me a minute. There we go. Hope you're all having a good day. Let me find us so I can see your questions. We should be ready to go. There we go. Well, that was easy. Okay, let's turn that around. Back a little. And then this way a little bit. There we go. Hope you're all having a good day. All right. I'm going to be starting with our new turkey door hanger. It is made up of several pieces. You'll get all the fabric, all the pieces to go with it. All you'll need is ribbon. So we have the back that we're going to be adding fabric feathers to. We have the front of the turkey that's going to go here. We're going to glue this burlap on there and then glue his face and his beak and all that to that. Okay? All right. So you're going to get 5 pieces of fabric. And what I did was I turned them upside down. I traced. And then we're just going to cut all the way around. We're not going to get real exact here because we want an overhang that we can glue to the back of this. So there's that one. And I'll show you how I did this one. How to do it. Okay. I'm laying it face down. I'm positioning it on here. You want to make sure you're not on the very edge because you don't want that fabric to be used up and not have enough to do your feather. All I'm doing is tracing. Okay. Then we're going to just cut the long way around because we want all this extra on the sides to glue it to the wood. I'm loving these patterns. Something different. Okay. So we've cut all our feathers. So now this is my front side. Yes. I went ahead and I used the Unicorn Spit gel stain to paint these. I did not wet my brush. I just went ahead and painted. Okay. And then I put a clear acrylic coat on because if I didn't, hi Amy, if I had not, this would bleed if it got wet. So when you use the Unicorn Spit gel stain, you have to seal it when you're done. All right, so we're going to turn this over. I've decided I'm going to go with my stripes in the middle. So I'm actually going to put that down first. Make sure my glue gun is working here. Yes. So all I'm going to do is follow the line of the feather. So I have something to glue it to. And then you're going to press it down real good. Now you're going to try it And make sure that your glue is dry and not peeling back up again. Sometimes this temperature, I got to get a new glue gun because the temperature is off on this thing and it's not heating very well to stick. All right, since I went ahead and sealed this, I'm going to take some sandpaper and sand around the edges, because sometimes my glue will not stick when I have already put acrylic on here. So in order to adhere, I'm just roughing up the area with my sandpaper. Hi, Nanny Dot. So hopefully that'll help. And let's just do a little bit at a time. Let's do the bottom. And push that in. I'm going to use my fingers, even though I don't think this is heating well enough. So I may have to go back and just cover the whole thing. All right. Seems to be sticking now. So that might have been the problem. I had to sand off the acrylic in order for the glue to stick. So there's the first one in place with some glue spider webs. So there we go, we've got one in place. Hey, Marcia. So I'm always going to start with the middle because then I can overlap all the way to the end. So the way I have this figured out, I'm going to have patterns on every other one and then these in between. Okay, so next we're going to do our patterns. And to remove the acrylic, I've already sprayed so my glue will stick. We are just going to rough up the surface around the edge of the feather with sandpaper. That way I know it will stick. And you'll see what I mean, why you should start in the middle, because every piece thereafter is just going to overlap. We're working with our new turkey door hanger. Now this also can be a wreath attachment. Can't seem to aim today. So see how that's overlapping that piece there? And we just did it, part of it, and then we'll peel it back and do the other. Now you could go ahead and get a bigger piece of felt to cover up the whole back if you didn't want to see the back. Just cutting out the hole there for that. All right. Now you get the 5 pieces of fabric in your kit along with the button bow holder, your pieces, you even get the burlap. Only thing you're going to need for this is your ribbon. There's what we got going so far. cute? All right, let's sand around our other feathers. Because I went ahead and I used the unicorn spit stain on this, and to stop it from running, I went ahead and I sprayed it with a clear acrylic. So because that left such a smooth finish, my hot glue was not sticking well enough. And like I said, it's always a good idea to start with the middle and then work your way in. Thank you, Marcia. It just makes it look uniform because each piece is going to overlap the other. And you'll get the 5 pieces of fabric with this kit. So all you have to do is trace and then not get real precise when you're cutting, just cut around. Now I'm going to trim this a little bit here. I need my better scissors, and I think they're in the other room. My pointy ones. Oop, how'd that sink in there? No. See, this temperature on this hot glue gun is like, has a mind of its own. Oh man, I'm gonna get a new one. Should not be doing that. Okay, I'm gonna do this side. Okay, so there we go. We've got all our feathers in place, and they're all color coordinating. Aren't they cute? Thank you, Rachel. I have got to share a story with you. Yesterday, my grandson was so excited to get up from his nap to watch Rachel, and I told her he was up. And when you're doing this, it's hard to watch your camera all the time. In between, the dogs are barking up a storm because a customer's at the door. It was like Grand Central Station here. And then he's like, Rachel didn't see me. And I'm like, she did see you. She's just busy. And then his dad came, and then he threw himself to the floor because he didn't want to go home because he wanted to watch Rachel. And he wanted Rachel to see him. What a character. I think he was just tired. All right. You also get the burlap with this. Thank you, dear. You also get the burlap, so you're going to actually glue the burlap to the back of the turkey trunk. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to go this way. There's a hole in that. All right. So let's rough this up a little. Yeah, so it was crazy. Then my son stood there talking, and the dogs are still barking because they want to go out. They want to eat. Sometimes life can just be so so chaotic. Okay. He won't be back till next Friday now. He started school today, preschool. So he will only be coming on Fridays now. Now you definitely want to use your finger on this. So you don't burn yourself. And then we're going to do a little more glue. So how complete is this kit? You don't need anything but ribbon. And to paint it, of course, which it's really not that hard. You can use spray paint. You can use the unicorn spit like I did. It's very simple. And this isn't only a door hanger. This can also be a wreath attachment. So there's several things you can do with this. So I'm just trimming the excess burlap. This is where my curved scissors come in handy, and they are not here. I have workstations all over the house right now because I'm gearing up for the holiday season and creating a lot of things to put in the store. All right, so that, look at that. Look at that. Is that not cute? Now I may go ahead, because that's so see-through, maybe it would be better to use something a little more solid, like a piece of brown felt or brown I'm going to go ahead and glue that. That looks good. That kind of covers up a lot. So we're going to glue that on there too. That's just a piece of mesh I had laying around. Definitely need your finger on this, your glue finger protector. What do you call it? A finger protector? A hot glue finger protector? If you don't have that, I would highly suggest using like a popsicle stick, because that will work just the same. Ah, thank you, Rachel. Did I tell you the story about our chickens? Tell me if I did. We got 5 new chickens this year. And we already had 6 chickens. 4 of which are retired because they're no longer living eggs, but they're huge. And we built, out of our pink shed, we built a space just for those chickens, the new ones. So they had a little nest box that they could lay in, and 1 nest box to 5 chickens. My husband goes out the other day, all 5.
Animal hospital.
Well, we're just going to cut that off. Out of the 5, they were all in the box trying to lay an egg at the same time. All 5. They were so stuffed in this box, he had to pull them out one by one. They could not get out. It was hilarious. He said, "You're not going to believe this, but they were all in that box together, laying at the same time, and not one egg got broken." So go figure that out. I have no idea how that all took place. Amazes me. It just amazes me. He said they were all stuck. They were all trying to lay at the same time. So we decided to open up the big coop to all of them. So now they're all, because that big coop has like 4 nest boxes over there. So they're all laying in the same coop now. It was so hilarious. And how did they all do that and not one egg get broken? That just blows my mind. All right, so you got eyes for your turkey. You got a beak for your turkey. You even have the little gobble thing for your turkey. So we're going to glue all these in place. And we're running out of glue. So that was my chicken story. I said it's time. They're big enough. They need to be in with the adult chickens, and they need to be able to lay, not all at once. And they're pretty good size, you know, and this box is only about this high. There's a little perch, and they go in, and there's like a plastic dish pan, so we can wash it out all the time. And it goes down in, sits down in, and they're all stacked up. Can you imagine? And they're all in there squawking together. They squawk like you wouldn't believe when they're laying an egg. It was just hilarious. I said, I have never seen that before. They knew that's where they were to go lay, and they had to lay right away, and nobody was moving. So yeah, they're all in there together. They crack me up. All right, so that's gonna, isn't he adorable? Now, this is the cute thing, I think, which I want to color these some more. I don't particularly care. You could lay those there like that, or, I'm not sure I like this color now. Let's see what this color looks like. Or you could make a dangle leg out of this. We could glue that to there, and then we could add, see? We could add that down there. Is that not cute? I don't know. I think these are the colors that are in here, but I just think this is maybe too much pattern going on. Or maybe we'll just glue those to there and give you the option of that. So yeah. Can you visualize them? They are something else, let me tell you. So yeah, and I may change the color of this to orange. But that goes like that. And then I'm going to shoot a nail in here. You could glue it, but I'm going to shoot some nails in the back. And then I may just go ahead and cover the whole back with brown felt. But let's go ahead and work on the bow. All right, we need this. And we need this. So yeah, my life is not without a dull moment. I have my big presentation tomorrow with the Hughesville Business Association. It's Wyatt's birthday, so we're having a big birthday party for little Wyatt, who turns 2. Nanny Dot's on Facebook, and she says, that's what you call togetherness. You are so right. They were so together, they could not get out on their own. He had to to get them out. I thought this was a pretty color. This kind of has all the colors that are in here, and this just screams fall. So we're going to make a small bow to go at the top of. Now you have 2 holes here, so we're going to go through here, and we're going to knot this end. I've been meaning to tell you all about that story for a while, and I just kept forgetting. There's never a dull moment at our house. All right, so we go in, we come out. Did I do that right? No, wrong side. All right. So we go up, down, hope I have enough. I do. And then your little loop here at the top is going to be your loop to hang on the door. Did I not give myself enough? No, I think I have enough. Then we're going to put a knot here. And they've been laying so many eggs. Nanny Dot knows she's been stopping for eggs. Fresh eggs. All right, so we need to kind of balance that. You even get the string, and you get that, the button bow holder. So you don't need a very big bow at the top of this. Oh, and I have some new stuff to show you. I have been busy. And this stuff is not going on the website or on Etsy. So if you're interested in anything you see, you have to let me know. If you're not on my Robin's Personalized Gifts Facebook page, go over there and join. Because when I make something, that's where I post a picture of it. So I'm thinking this green is real pretty. Like I said, if you see something on here and you want it, you just tell me, because I won't be posting them. It's just, we're making so many gifts that it's near impossible to keep listing them. So and then I thought I'd use this, but I'm not feeling this now because that's not really, so let's try this orange. That's too light. I think I like this because it's got that burlap look to it. So let's use that. And I'm just going a little bit smaller than the one underneath it. Just looking to see if there was something else I had that I might have wanted. I think I'm just going to go with this. Just stick with the classic. Keep it simple, right? I did have one out. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go down. You want this little hook on the up side, and then you're going to come back up, and then you're going to put your bow in there. Now, if you wanted, you can also take any kind of greenery, and you have this little loop right here. You can glue under that. See, I don't like those. Like you could, I'm just going to use this as a, you could do this type thing. See, you could hang that underneath, but that's not what I want. So gifts, G-I-F as in Frank, T as in Tom, S as in Sam. I throw little videos on there occasionally, but I do have some stuff coming out that you're not supposed to sell on Etsy. So, like our little green friend. So like I said, there's going to be stuff that you'll see, but I can't list it. Probably could have put some yellow in here too. You are so welcome. And I think what I'm going to do is next week, one day, whether it be Monday or Wednesday, I will bring it all out, like the earrings, the hair clips, the key rings, and just show you everything. And if there's something you want, write it down, and we can make it for you and ship it. We're going to make your Christmas shopping start early this year and help you find the perfect gift. Because we can put anything on just about anything. Isn't that cute? Okay, so he will get glued to here. And then I will glue his feet once I change the color. So let me see if I can do this. Yeah, I can. To kind of give you a visual of what he'll look like. You're welcome. So that goes there. Like I said, I could glue it, but knowing my glue gun, I better just shoot it with a nail. So there is, and he'd look perfect on a wreath also. So this is just a cute little door hanger for those that have, you know, you don't want something real wide between your door. And I think these need to go orange. In fact, let's see if we can just color right over that. Ow! Hit my glue gun. I can, but I think I would do a better job painting. Yeah, I kind of like his legs, his feet orange instead. So I think that's what we'll do. Thank you. All right. First of all, I have to show you my little Yorkie sign. Welcome fall. Isn't that cute? I actually have a Yorkie Memorial Day door hanger that I'm going to swap out, and I'm going to change the sign. So I may do a video with that. All right. So what we are making is little keychains, and they have matching car coasters. So we could put any color, any name on them. These are an acrylic. Way better than the ones we used to use that were ceramic. They crack. So those are going to be like, you know, gift sets. And the car coasters, they fit in the console on your car where you put your coffee cup and stuff. So see, there's those. Let me pull you in and see if that, oops. Now what the heck was that? Now I can't get back to. Don't you just love, there we go. There, how's that? Okay. So like if you had a grandparent or an aunt, uncle, whoever, we can put their name on it. Then I had a request for a fire truck keychain with matching car coasters. I'm trying to turn these around. So there's the keychain with the coasters. I'm not going to say much about this guy. You all know who he is. So there's that. Yes, right? Check this guy out. This little Grinch gnome. He's actually going to have a set of car coasters to match. Why does it do that? I don't know why it hides comments. Then, of course, the skull is very popular right now. So there's matching car coasters for it. Up here, deer is very popular. So we'll have a matching set to go with that. And these here, these are so hot right now on Etsy. Whether it be wood, which if you're on my other Facebook page, you will see the, yes, you will see the little displays my husband made me that revolve, and I've got a lot on there. But here's one that's going to go on this one. It says, feeling a little frosty. Now these come in big and small. This is a 4-inch and we have a 2-inch. Then that green monster is going to go on there. And we have the little 2-inch to match. Then tell me what you think. I did it with this blue background, but I wasn't sure if it looked better with a white background or the blue background. But I have that already made up. It's like a pumpkin latte one. These were all just, I made all these yesterday, so I have to glue them. Or put the key ring in it. Or I had a few that didn't turn out real well, so I have to redo them. So those are just a few of the things that are in the shop. A lot more coming. But at least that gives you an idea of some of the stuff we have. Yes, I know, but I kind of wanted it to be more on the line of turquoise, and it came out a little bit like light blue. So I may just have to play with the color a little bit, but I wasn't sure if the pumpkin looked better on the white or if it looked better on that. So who knows? So that's what has to all be put out tomorrow when I open the store. So, but if you have any questions, you see something you liked, just contact me. And I will get him put together and get a video on him and put his feet on him. And like I said, you can use this in a wreath or you can use it just as a door hanger. I don't know if it's called creative or just stupidity, or I just can't stop. Once you start making those hair things, you're just like, oh, I could put that on it. Oh, I could put that on it. But I'm trying. We have locally, there's the business association puts together a big promotion in November, and the obstacle is for the people to come into your shop. And when they come into your shop, they get their cards stamped. Well, last year I didn't have a lot that they could take with them. I had a lot of things they could order. And most people just want to spend $5, grab it, and go. So hence why I started doing all this stuff. And I have the time to do it right now. So that's why. But hopefully we'll surpass last year's sales in store. I'm hoping. All right, if nobody has any questions, you all have a great weekend. Rachel's on tomorrow at 3 Eastern, 2 Central. I have my timer set. So as long as I don't have customers in the store, I will be on. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.